Good morning. Good morning, Vinyl Champions. It's time for number 45. Coffee and Vinyl. Good morning. Cheers. Cheers rhymes with tears. Tears on my pillow. Something I don't know. Yeah. Wow. What a wonderful day. And what a wonderful day it's going to be. It's going to be above 40 degrees. No snow, no ice, no rain, no big coats, no layers. Warm sunshine. Yeah, it's going to be awesome. And I can't wait. Well, I say that, but I've been working for a couple hours already. Yeah. But here we go. I sold this, but I'm going to watch it before I leave. Air Force One. Looks like it takes you inside the aeroplane. I watched the movie Air Force One. So maybe now I can see what it's really like inside there. Could be just a bunch of diagrams and recreations, but we will find out. Let's see. Like I said yesterday, I'm listing things on DiscoGS now. I have most every new pressing of vinyl on eBay, and I'm still putting CDs on eBay like crazy, but now it's time to put some stuff on DiscoGS. And so I'm starting with the top shelf, and the top shelf records, and then I'm going to continue on there. So there we go. We played trivia last night, and this was one of the questions. What is on top of Joe Jackson's head? And it's kind of far away, but it is a hat. So that was really fun. I had a blast playing trivia last night, rock trivia. Hope you guys can join me sometime. This is Arthur Adams. This came in during a buyback, and the guy who brought these records in, he loves jazz. Wonderful. Stanley Turrentine, he loves. List just goes on and on and on. He's always surprised me with cool jazz titles that he would bring to the counter. And he likes blues. He likes the blues guitar. And so he brought a bunch of buybacks in. A bunch of stuff in for buyback. And this was one of them. And I was like, well, this must be interesting. This must be blues. Because, he likes blues. Hey, good morning, Amy. How are you? Thanks for joining me today. Cheers. And I was like, okay, just to verify it, I went and put it on the table. It is some of the best soul and funk you've ever heard, folks. Arthur Adams. Check him out if you get a chance. So hopefully this will go on DiscoGS today. Well, maybe not. Because if I put it up there and it sells, I won't have it anymore. Oh, what do I do, folks? What do I do? This is a really cool record. Let's check it out. This is Disco and Soul Dances. Hey, good morning, Victor. How are you? Cheers. Victor's on the Facebook side of things. Good morning. Yes. It comes with this really cool little booklet. Disco and Soul Dances from the Hustle On. The Hustle, Bus Stop, Bump, Wiggle, Spanish Hustle, BT/Jaws, Old Man/Bus Stop, Shuffle, and Roller Coaster. I know you guys know how to do every one of those dances. These are the abbreviations. So for instance, if I were to say L, that means left. If I were to say LF, that means left foot. You know, I could do that, Victor, but I have 2 left feet. That's the only problem. Disco, abbreviation for discotheque, a club where dance records are played. Snap, to snap, pop, fingers. I don't know what that noise was, but I just heard it. Anyway, this is the hustle. Do the hustle. It's a really cool record, folks. It comes from the Educational Archives, Educational Activities in Freeport, New York. I tell you, the whole town must know how to do these dances, folks. I'm going to Freeport. After I go to Jackson, I have KTEL had this record, breakdancing, and it came with this big poster of how to break dance. And I used to have it hanging up, and I had to take it down. Oh, how much is this poster? I'll give you $25. How much is it? I'll give you $10. And I just had to take it down, folks, but it is amazing. I have to pull it out one day. Maybe I can get it framed and put it up there. So anyway, the classes I give would not be dance classes. People would be falling on the floor. Good record. Yeah, plus it's used so unique. I'm going to sneak down here and kind of mix things up a little bit. So it says the United States Air Force presents. So it says it's a demonstration record. I'm thinking that maybe they on base they had some type of radio station or play music. I've seen Good Morning Vietnam, where Robin Williams is a DJ for the radio station. It reminded me of MASH a little bit. But this is Wolfman Jack. The United States Air Force presents Wolfman Jack. Yeah. And the other side, Roger Carroll. I don't know Roger Carroll, but I do know Wolfman Jack. So I put that out there. Yeah, I'm going to give classes. All right. I'm still seeing that. But I guess my first introduction to Wolfman Jack was a movie. Was it American Graffiti? And then you would just hear sound bites here and there of his radio programs when he was a DJ, and then understand he got very popular. Might be a good Wikipedia article to, yeah. Victor, today's Thursday. Is today your day off, Victor? Do the hustle. Anyway, Wolfman Jack. We're going to put him up on Disco GS. Hopefully today. And hopefully somebody will buy it today. I don't mean to sound greedy, folks. I just need to survive. Yeah. And when your livelihood is, it's different now because of the virus. Hey, good morning, Alan C. Records. Thanks for joining in. Cheers. Alan's going to be my guest tomorrow. Tomorrow is Friday. Yes. Oh, it's the midnight special coming straight for you. Did anybody ever get into the music of Suicidal Tendencies? This is an original pressing of Suicidal Tendencies, and it's good that it survived. It's a beautiful copy. You just don't find them You just don't find them, and then you don't find that many that are in beautiful condition. Yeah. Good, thank you. Howdy. Good morning, Kurt. Thank you for joining us today. Looking forward to Kurt being a guest again on that. That is a great record. I'm sure you're talking about this one. Yeah. Hey, good morning, Cat. Cheers. Thanks for joining us on Coffee and Vinyl. Yes. Anyway, we're talking about records I'm listing on Disco GS. I have all my new pressings on eBay. I say 99% of them. Yeah. And so there we go. This is Def Leppard. This is High and Dry. We had a Def Leppard question last night in Rock Trivia. Yeah. So this is High and Dry. And this was just a beautiful, beautiful record, folks. Just totally beautiful on the Mercury label. Yeah. Yeah. You guys, I hope you grabbed some records. Let's talk about some of the records you grabbed and cool things like that. I'd like to hear about that. Pira Ubu, The Modern Dance. Yep, this is going to go up on Disco GS. It's got a cut corner. I don't care, Jimmy Crack Corn. I don't care, cut corner. I don't care. Some people do. Hey, the sun is coming in through the window. It's illuminating my face on this side. Wait a minute. Sun's on this side. I don't know. I'm confused. But it's illuminating my face here. I was more of a sound guy than a lighting guy. This is XTC with Skylarking. Really, really, really nice record. Oh, that's a really good question. Good morning, Stephen. Cheers. Thanks for joining us. I'll get right there to that question. So XTC Skylarking, wonderful record, folks. One that I would recommend and suggest. It's in very nice condition. And there we go. Oh gosh, now you're talking about Danger Zone. I cannot until there's an app that can help me manage that and remove a listing. If one sells, I cannot. It's bad enough to have records here for sale. And if someone comes in, take it off eBay before it sells. So no, I can't do that. I can't. So that would be sad. I did sell Icky Thump on eBay, and I don't have it here, so that means I probably forgot to remove it. So I'm trying to find an Icky Thump record, and Third Man's out. Every place I go, it's way more expensive than what I sold it for. I buy direct from Third Man, so that way I'm able to offer the records here at a lower price than if someone were to go through a one-stop or through a big distributor. And so buying direct from Third Man, I get better prices, so I can extend those better prices to my customers. And I put it up on eBay, and it's sold. And I hope I got a copy at one other place. I got to check tomorrow. But yeah. So hopefully one day there will be an app that would manage things like that. Yeah. This is a soundtrack. Nightbreed is a movie. And the music composed by Danny Elfman. Yeah. Wonderful, wonderful family photograph. Family photo. So I'll put that up on Disco G's probably today if I possibly can make it. I have too many things to do as it is. And also today I want to clean up. I want to get all the recycled carried to the recyclables drop off. I want to just get some things tidied up. I'm got to ship a bunch of stuff this morning, and yeah, yeah. All at 2:45. Okay, yeah. If you enjoy the music of Regas, this is a nice Rega record. Pant Kron Not. It's pressed in Germany. It does have the proper insert. So Gramavision. Yeah, Stephen, I'm trying to get a I'm gonna see if I can get a link from my Disco from my website to Disco GS to further drive traffic. That's the right word. Yeah. This was an interesting record. The Mighty Panther sings songs of dynamite. Yeah. A little bit reggae, a little bit of Caribbean, a little bit of island. I love this label, folks. Let's see if I got it correct. Drum Boy. I love that record. I love that label. Yeah. It says Chicago, Illinois. That was a Tunnel Vision reference, Stephen. Yeah, thanks for noticing that. Yeah. And what was Tunnel Vision? That's all I remember. I feel like Brooke Shields and that guy on the island going, dashing through the snow in a one horse. And they don't know the rest of the words. But yeah. Good morning, Richard Dolan. Cheers. Yeah. All right, Rich. Don't forget Kit Kat's here and Kurt is here and Stephen. You got Stephen and Victor's here and Amy's here. So that's Amy. This is Victor. Yeah, and Kurt. There we go. There you go. Yeah. Television was a movie like Kentucky Fried Movie, just a bunch of short comedies, vignettes. I wonder why I remember that little jingle so much. Was there, maybe I had a little 7-inch or something that had it on it. Maybe that's what I had. Maybe I had a little 7-inch that I played and it had little snippets of something. Hey, good morning, Stephen. Good morning. How are you? Stephen is getting ready. Tomorrow he's going on vacation to the mountains. Hope you get some crate digging done there, Stephen. Thanks for joining this morning. Stephen was with us last night for Rock Trivia. That was so much fun last night. The chat was just flying. I got lost control. We found so many errors in the cards. 1984, folks. We were making it happen, and it felt like 1984. But yeah. So that was fun. Oh, okay, that must have been it. I'll have to see if I can. It's interesting, that little part of my brain, that little part, tunnel vision. That's all I remember, tunnel vision. But yeah, that's really cool. Hey, good morning, Amber. Cheers. Good morning, Amber. Thanks for joining us this morning. It's good to see you here. And Amber was with us last night for Rock Trivia, and Amber earned some Record Crate bonus points. Cat was also with us, and she earned her first record. She earned her first Record Crate bonus point. So congratulations. Richard speaks to Amber. She is the best she can be, Richard, because she's part of Coffee and Vinyl. This is Shiggy Otis, folks. Check out those shoes. Shigeo, this is the man. Yes, he is. Shigiotis, Strawberry Letter 23, made famous by what group? 100 record crate bonus points if you know who made Strawberry Letter 23 famous. Or most famous. Amber speaks to Richard. Yeah. I hope that when we go to heaven, it's like a big, we can enter these rooms like theaters and we can say, let's watch Pink Floyd perform The Dark Side of the Moon at the Winchester whatever, and let's see it from the view of the right side of the stage. And we just sit there and then it appears. And not only is it a movie or a video, but it's like being there live. And I'm hoping that's what heaven's going to be, folks. And there you go. And we can watch all this cool stuff. And let's visit the moon landing, and let's really see who killed John F. Kennedy, and let's really see stuff like that. That's my idea of heaven. Okay, I never keep crap on. Wow. Oh, I know you got at least 200 record crate bonus points last night, and plus you chimed in with some second place questions, so that's 10. I never keep checking. I'm usually doing 100 things at once, all at 2:45. I have so much fun playing we have fun there. Yeah. How do you decide prices for Disco GS? That's a good question, Kurt. So when you go to list, you there's a recommendation. You also can track, if you have an account and you're logged in, you can track and see what sales were, the statistics of what it sold for and the condition and things like that. And I think it even shows the region. Maybe it just shows United States, and maybe it shows Germany, and maybe it shows England, things like that. My top shelf stuff, I don't mind having vanity prices on those, just because, I mean, just like that first record I showed today, I would almost double the price just because it's such a good record. And if it doesn't sell, it won't bother me at all, because it's good having stuff like that around. I can't keep everything, but Kurt, I always say I do research just to make sure I'm not overpricing of things. But there's some things that I do have a little bit of a vanity, a little bit of a boutique, and so there you go. I always tell people that you can walk into a record store, you can walk in here. Do you have any of the Beatles? And I was like, probably got a couple things. I already have all those. But so-and-so store has 50 the Beatles titles. Okay, well, what are they? And what's the prices? Well, they have yesterday and today with the gold award stamp on it, and they're asking $55 for it. And they have Let It Be, and that's $112. And they have Meet the Beatles for $85. And they have, and it's just like, okay, we know why they have a lot of the Beatles is because of their prices. And so, yeah, when you have a band that is so popular, and someone was sharing with me an article yesterday that combining all the Beatles music sales this year, vinyl, CD, online, digital, they're the biggest selling of the year so far. And yeah, so yeah, that's kind of where I am. Kurt, thanks for asking that. So far, so good. Today I'm selling my house and moving out of the state. So it's go, go, go. Well, Amber, I wish you well. I wish I was able to help out. hopefully you move into the country and you'll eat a lot of peaches and you'll have a blast in your new place. I'm looking forward to hearing about your journey. Wow. Wow. Congratulations. It's going to be a wonderful journey, I'm sure. Yeah. Wow. That's a lot of work, Amber. So I wish you well. I think about if I have to vacate one of my stores, just because of the economy and where we are now. If I just don't have money to pay the rent, even though I have a lease on everything. But if you don't have the money, you don't have the money. And I'm thinking about if I had to leave Raleigh, how long will it take and how many people? And it's crazy. And then I begin to wonder why Edward McKay abandoned their store. Yeah, but they didn't even get the good stuff out. I would at least get a lot of stuff out. He left everything but the records and the turntables. Sounds about right. Thanks for sharing. I definitely get the vanity pricing. Yeah. I mean, it's just so hard. Will I ever get that record again? And there's been a lot of records I've had that I've only had once. And there's been a lot of records that I wasn't fully aware of that are probably sold at a good price. I'm really happy when vinyl champions get records at a good price. But yeah. I'll Let It Be for 112. Wow, that's really, it is a common record. Very common. But my point is, some stores they have records for sale, and they might have this many of the Beatles, and they're so overpriced. They're overpriced, and that's the reason they're there. And so you walk into a store, oh, we're going here for the first time. Oh, look at all the Beatles they have, and then they're like, oh, well, no wonder they have them. Yeah, Paul McCartney putting out a music set plus other memorial with pre-order at $600. You're exactly right, Kit Kat. If you want to order an extra one from me, that'll be fine. Most likely you're referring to the Flaming Pie Archive edition that's coming out this month. Thank you, Stephen. I appreciate that. You just take everything with you. I'm not saying I'm leaving, folks. I was just saying if I had to move, that would be quite a chore. And yeah, it would be sad. It would be more sad than work. Yeah. Moving my Beatles collection has been the most challenging. I have so far 10 bins, not including any vinyl or CD. Woo! Wow. If you're hiring a moving company, there's some things, if you hire a moving company, there's some things you want to carry yourself and keep it close to your heart. And that might be one. Oh, wow. So if you're moving out of state, you could live on the state line and could be moving over a little bit. But if you're moving any distance, wow. And if someone has pets, oh boy, I'm glad I'm not moving. I'm glad I'm not moving. Okay. I wish you well there. Another cool soul, Teddy Huffam in the Gems live. Just a rare record. It is sold out. Yeah. Richard, any thoughts on the Paul McCartney music set she's talking about? This is on a Jesus label, folks. I bet it is good. Yeah, I've heard it. I've heard it's really good. Yeah. A little bit of spiritual jazz here, Pharoah Sanders. This is on the Theresa label. Richard, are you here? Can you help Cat Cat? Sorry, Cat. Cat. Sorry, Cat. Just a rare Pharoah Sanders record, folks. I love the cover. It's a gatefold. Just started this in. Yeah. Journey to the One. Oh, I could listen to this one every week, folks. This is Who at My Door is Standing. Who at My Door is Standing. This is Evangelist Leon Maurer and the King's Travelers. I made a little attribute. I read the attribute. New Orleans style banjo, Southern gospel, country, bass and vocals. What a wonderful hybrid. What a wonderful mashup of sounds. His banjo sounds just like New Orleans, but the bass, doom, 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 and the vocals are Southern gospel or country. Yep, there we go. My phone is blowing off the hook. All these crazy tweets this morning that I signed up for and all these alerts. Yeah. So Richard, but there's so many cool things in there, Richard, that's not available any other way. And it's limited. There's only just a few numbers that's being made. And you can be one of the people who actually have that. Yeah. Will it be offered again? Was the Egypt Station Travelers Edition suitcase offered again? Yeah. Are you getting any version, Cat, any version of that at all? Yeah. I think Richard's going to reach out to his record store about and see if they're going to have some come in. Yeah. This is a guy by the name of Phil Keaggy. Glass Harp. I repeat that. Let me repeat this. He was in the band Glass Harp and later did solo stuff. He was a guitarist, but Glass Harp, 3 guys. It's just incredible classic rock, folks. That's all it is. It's classic rock. And it's good. It is really good. This one is on the MCA label. I've had some that were on the Decca label. And it's just really good music, folks. There they are. Yeah. When I was at the radio station, there you go, Phil. There you go. Yeah, he does. Yes. And so when I was at the radio station, we're looking for someone to come out and interview Phil Keaggy, and I was like, okay, I'll do it. And so I went out and interviewed him, and has a record called Sunday's Child, which is really good. It's rock and roll, very, very 60s, very, very influenced by everything that he enjoyed listening to. He even rented Ringo Starr's drum kit. I don't know which drum kit it was, but it was the one that was all tiger striped and all. And so I went there to interview him. And when I arrived, he was doing sound check. Well, he was playing the Beatles songs during sound check. And I was like, wow. He should start a Beatles tribute band. And it was just so good. Interviewed him, and my whole focus was that one record, Sunday's Child, because we were playing it at the radio station, or had played it before I got there, and I found it one day, and I was like, this looks cool, and I played it, and it most definitely he pays tribute to the Beatles with the cover, or honors the Beatles, and it was really cool, and I enjoyed listening to that. His live show was mostly new age, a lot of looping, a lot of playing on top of it. It had a big zoom pedal, and those early zoom pedals were like, I didn't care for them at all. Yeah, absolutely. And so I enjoyed the concert. It was kind of boring. He was so low. I wish he'd been there and did the entire Sunday's Child album, start to finish. That would have been good for me. But he had a lot of rock and roll stuff. So his body of work is all over the place. I think he had a record called The Wind and the Wheat, and it was very new agey. Good record. I just didn't care for it, but that's just me. It's crazy. Paul needs the money, folks. He's got to feed his fill in the blank. Paul needs the money. He has to fill his blank. He has to feed his blank. Paul McCartney needs the money, $600. He has to feed his blank. Yeah. I have it on vinyl, and Stephen, and I recently purchased it on CD so I could put it on my computer. And I really love that record. And yeah, it's very good. I'm surprised that record just didn't blow up. But do we need another record that sounds like a pop band from the 60s that came from England? A lot of people have done it. I mean, you think about the Replacements, you think about I'll Be There For You, that band. There's so many bands that are very Beatlesque. Yeah. But anyway, Paul's got to feed that. This is Leonard Skinner with Street Survivors. It's a fairly nice copy. Got a little bit of ring wear around here, but not much. This one has the company insert, and the company insert that shows their tour, and it also shows credits. It's got the correct insert. You just don't see this very often. I've yet to speak with it. It has. I've yet to speak with someone who was working as a music store when this record was put out on the shelves for sale, and then there was an airplane crash and they died. And darn, I don't even know when they died. I think they were Georgia. Did they do Georgia? I don't know. I could look it up quickly. Oh. There you go. Richard has a question for Amber. It's all about the song. And Cindy's Child has a lot of great ones. He does. TOTS, Tour of the Survivors. Hey, yes, TOTS. That's what that is. Okay, great. Thanks for sharing. Hey, good morning, El Camino. Cheers. What was the date of the airplane crash, El Camino? Cheers. Thanks for joining this morning. What was the date? October 20th, 1977. Okay. So October 20th. So they played on October 19th, according to the TOT insert in the record, Greenville Memorial Auditorium, Greenville, South Carolina. And then the next show would have been on the 21st, LSU Assembly Center, Baton Rouge, Louisiana. Wow. That means they only played 4 dates on this itinerary. Oh, that's so sad. I had no idea. You know, it costs a lot of money for a band to prepare to go on tour. And I can imagine not only the devastation of losing part of your band, but also the financial disaster of preparing for a tour. Wow. There's been some documentaries out about the crash, Richard. Is there a new one coming out? What's the name of it? And when are we expecting it? I've watched a lot of things about it online, that's for sure. Anyway, folks, this is the one with the fire. I'll have to talk to somebody who was actually working in a record store when this record came out. They put it on the shelves, and then the plane crash, and then there's always the story. We read about it every day. This was banned. They had to blah 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 blah. It's just like, well, I'll have to know the process of how that it changed from the cover with fire until a cover without the fire, and I think it was actually a different photo shoot of these guys. But yeah, but it had to be really sad to look at this record and see a relative with flames surrounding them, and they were one of the people who died on the airplane, which was really sad. Yes. Yeah. Let's see, where are we with my time? Uh-oh. Oh, yeah, 40 minutes. There we go. Yeah, so thanks for sharing that, El Camino. Yeah. This record right here with the flames on it, it's not that hard to find. I used to think it was really rare until in the 90s I walked into a record store. I was like, they only have it for $12. And I was like, that was like $20 or something. I didn't buy it. I forget. I just saw the trailer. Where did you see the trailer? I would like to see it. Can you go back to where did you see the trailer, Richard? I'm not sure if this is authentic or not, folks, but it's the Taj Mahal Travelers. It is autographed. And would Jerry autographed an unauthorized record of the Grateful Dead? Maybe. Would Neil Young? No. So I've searched and searched and searched for information for this, and I find very little. But some of my people who enjoy this genre of music, who have it, says that it's not official. But I don't know. It's a really cool record. It's pretty rare. It sells for a lot of money online. Yeah. Waiting to hear from Richard where he saw the trailer. Steve Hillage, The Fish Rising. This was pressed in the UK, and it does have the proper insert. Oh, here we go. Sorry, I was feeding my dogs. Yes, Richard, that'll be fun. Give me a couple weeks to get moved and settled. Right now, you could just see boxes and mess. I did a video. These are my boxes. I hear you, Amber. Yeah. That'll be fun, Amber. Aaron and I have been reaching out. I'm going up to Wake Forest tomorrow, Amber, and I'm gathering a lot of stuff that we spoke about. Yeah. Richard, where did you see the trailer? Would you tell us, sir? Hello, Carson. Good morning to you, sir. Cheers. Thanks for joining. I trust you're doing well and is safe. Hey, good morning, Speaker Corners. Cheers. Thanks for stopping by. I trust you're doing well. Fish Rising is excellent. It is good. That's for sure. It is very good. Let's see. Let's see who this is. I made a note because Chris Stamey is one of our local heroes, and so he's part of this record. It's not a valuable record. I don't know how it ended up in the top shelf, but the Parson Red Hats is the name of the band. Okay, and it's a fairly new record. I can't recall what Chris's connection is. I think he produced it, or perhaps comes with a nice insert on heavy, and then it has the dying audit information on there. And let's see if I can see what it is right now. Oh yeah, produced and engineered by Chris Stamey at the Philadelphorium, which is Mitch Easter's recording studio now. It used to be called the Drive-In, but it's not that anymore. Yeah. VTLC or VTLC loan. Well, I guess Richard's not going to share with us where he saw that trailer. Richard, what are we going to do with you? Yeah, cool. Local band, folks, the Embers. The Embers. This is for the birds. Oh. That statue's gone. Hallelujah. This statue is gone, folks. That statue is gone. Hallelujah. Wow. I didn't even think about that. Oh, interesting. Apparently somebody didn't like this guy, so they marked out his face. But this is it's on the JCP label, which is a very cool label from our area. It's got masking tape, but it's a really hard record to find, folks. Wow. But this is a group that played a lot of frat parties, and they had a song in the 80s. Oh, Richard, would you mind checking and give us a link? I would love to see it myself. Yeah, that would be awesome. Thank you, Richard. They had a song that was very popular. I love beach music, always have and always will. They got so they gained a lot of regional radio play from that song. Very cool poppy dance. Good song. It's a really good song. And they also did real popular in the beach music circuit, and they continue to play beach music and they were real. It was good that regionally they were able to do a lot of festivals like summer festivals, art festivals, downtown Apple festivals, and things like that. But they got sponsored by Budweiser, and so they had that song, "I love beach music." Yeah, and then they made a commercial, "I love Budweiser," and that was really funny. But they had Budweiser on their trailer. On the side of the trailer, it said like Embers and Budweiser or something like that, and it was kind of neat to see that. I'll be in Raleigh today. Yeah, I'll be here around 2:30. That'll be great. Swing on by. It'll be great to see you, Kurt. I have not opened my last two packages from you because I would like to do it on video. Oh, it's killing me though. I can't remember what I got. Herman Hermits and the Harrison 8-track. That's for sure. Absolutely. The Leonard Skinner movie trailer is on YouTube. Oh, would you be so kind to give us a link? Is this the one that's coming out soon that Richard saw? So we're looking to link to this. Richard, can you help us out, sir? It'd be great if you did. I don't even have a YouTube chat open, which is just a little bit dangerous. It's a little bit dangerous. I want to close that player. Let's see if we can make this happen. There we go. It's a little bit dangerous. Let me pop out one here. Anyway, El Camino, is that a new trailer? Because Richard was telling us that it's a new movie coming out. Yeah. Anyway, if someone could provide some links, that would be really cool. Dangerous Dan Toller. Whoa. I don't know what that means. Enlighten us, please. Wow. It's Pop Dangerous Dan Toller. Oh, Stephen provided a link. Thank you. Oh, this is strange. The link popped up in my pop-out chat. Trailer for Street Street Survivors, the true story of the Leonard Skinner plane crash, official trailer 2020. Oh, wow, this is interesting. Movie Trailer Source is the name of the YouTube channel. Street Survivors, the true story. You can buy or rent it. Oh, wow. Thanks, Stephen. I would be interested in checking this out. Absolutely. So I'll come back to that. Uh-oh, I lost my pop-out chat. Let's see if I can get it back. Oh gosh. What if I restore the chat? Yeah. Oh, Dangerous Dan Toller sent Richard a comment. Yeah. Oh, let me get my StreamYard back. Yeah. So yeah. So Dangerous Dan Toller sent Richard a comment on one of his videos. I'll have to check it out. Looks like it's a movie, not a documentary. It's a biofilm with actors. Oh, wow. I sent it to you the same time Stephen did. Oh, you did? Okay. I don't see it in the comments yet, Stephen. Hey, Tony Selleck. Hey, good morning, Tony. I got to reach out to Tony, see if I can get Tony over as a guest one day. Folks, be my guest on a Coffee and Vinyl. I would love to. Here's your invitation. When was the last time you found a record that had the holy moment? Like you can't believe you found it. And what was that record? There was a buyback that came in, Tony. It was a Dave Clark record, and it was one of his later ones, and it was kind of like like a concept. It's like like Pink Floyd The Wall. It was yeah, like that. And it's just really super hard to find just because there weren't that many of them, and I don't think it was a really good listen for the Dave Clark fans, but it was just kind of neat. So that was a few weeks ago. I saw it here. It was here on YouTube on a Coffee and Vinyl when I was doing going through and evaluating the buyback. Oh gosh, can I get back with you then? I'm sure there's something that I've put away, and that's been one of the problems. I've put away too many things. Yeah. Richard, it hasn't shown up in the chat, but thank you so much, and thank you, Stephen, for sharing that with us. I appreciate that. Get my pop-out chat going a bit. Yeah. Yes, it was Dave Clark's time. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Which I had someone made a copy on CD and gave it to me. It's a good record. Yeah, it's not flat, but it's such a obscure record, I guess you could say, that I had to buy it anyway. And I got my weight over there. See if I can get the weight going on it. See if it sounds okay. Yeah. Hey, take care, Kurt. Have a good morning. See you this afternoon. Let's see if I can show a few more. Local group, Arrogance, Suddenly, Robert Kirkland, Don Dixon, Scott Davison, and Rod Abernathy. And I miss Rod coming in and hanging out with me, so I'm looking forward to that happening. It's got some Gold Stamp promo. Also, it's been dog-eared and not cared for, and it came from a radio station, WVPD. I think I've shown this on the channel sometime or another. This on Warner Brothers Curb, and yeah. It's our band Arrogance, folks. Yeah, and sometimes when Rod comes in, I'll ask him to sign things. He'll be like, "Oh, sure." Rod's a good guy. He's also has a solo record. Yeah, so there we go. Let's see. This is unofficial, folks. This is the John Birch Society Blues. This is Bob Dylan. It's on the GWW label. It's just unofficial Bob Dylan. That's what it is. Yeah. If you like the Bobby D, there you go. Yeah. I can't put this on Disco GS, so I have to do something with that. A little bit of hip hop this morning. This is on clear vinyl. I'll show you the vinyl. Isn't that beautiful? It's just beautiful. That would make a cool clock. What color hands would I use? Only a couple more to show you folks, then we're gonna make it. This is really good. It's a little bit of what's it? It's not prog. It's not electronic. It's, you know, it has prog tendencies, but it's just really cool. Astra. Really good record. I have had some of their records in the past, and it's just good stuff. I should go to Wikipedia and see what they say the sound is. It's on the Virgin vinyl. Yeah. And then this is Mac from Superchunk. This came in pre-owned. Oh, it's not expensive at all. It shouldn't be in there. But there was only 500 of these made on yellow, and this one is number 242. I mean, I'll probably put this on Disco GS anyway, just because it's kind of cool. And there's where it's numbered. Yeah. Yeah. So there you go. Wow. That was it, folks. Thanks for the links, Richard and Stephen. I'll come up with it, Tony. Sometimes, I mean, I don't take advantage of somebody when they bring in something that's really rare and desirable and cool things like that. But sometimes I'll buy it, then I'll put it to the side, then I'll put it in the vault and visit it later. And I'm visiting stuff now, folks. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. But anyway, landscapers are here. They're going to cut down all my flowers. They only see something. They only see height. That's all they see. They can't tell if it's a bloom or not. It's really sad. Yeah. Anyway, I'm not going to talk about landscapers. Cheers, everybody. Thanks for stopping by this morning. I look forward to seeing you next time for Coffee and Vinyl. And I'm going to get busy packaging stuff and making a video of what's sold. Richard Dolan will be really sad to hear that a Paul McCartney record sold. I'll be shipping that out today. And cool things like that. But anyway, thank you, folks. Have a wonderful day. Take care, everybody. See you really soon. Alien man. All right. Take care. See you tomorrow, if not before.